I'll story point it anyway. I want to stay on the roll. I feel like I might lose him here.
Okay, you guys ran out of the shop when the big bang happened. 27. Okay, he stops at the door and just... Alright, what is it you want?
How much do you want for the key? I need to see it. You know what I'm after. I want to see the key.
The Guardian's key?
The Guardian's key.
Oh, Mr.
I can't
Brisk,
believe you didn't get it.
I would sell it to you. I swear I would, to a man such as you, but I'm afraid I sold that item already the other day.
You sold it?
Yes.
Who'd you sell it to?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Look, I can... Listen, I've can put in a good word with James. I can put in a very bad word with James. I need to know.
It was Baron Gorglebrax.
The Baron Gorglebrax? That bastard?
Yes, Baron Gorglebrax, the richest man in town. He saw it in the window. He was so insistent on having it. He just... He demanded to buy it. He paid me very, very handsomely for it, actually.
I would have paid you 10 times that, you schmuck.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Isn't there something else I can give you to make up for it?
There's two things you're going to do. One, you're going to get rid of that friggin' ood brain in the front, because that is insulting. That's racist.
Of course. Alright,
second thing, you're going to tell me how I can meet Mr. Gorglebrax, if there's a contact or someone we can meet, or if you can just tell me his establishment, where he hangs out, something, wherever you met him. I need something here.
Well, Mr. Gorglebrax is a very, very reclusive man. He doesn't interact much with the public. He is holding a party to display his new treasure to some select guests, but it's very exclusive. Very few people have been invited.
I'm Barry Brisk. I'll get invited. Where's the party and when?
It's in his mansion tomorrow evening.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Benji. You're a fucking champ.
So you're not buying anything else, Mr. Brisk?
In fairness, you have wasted a lot of my time.
I'm so
and a lot
sorry.
of my friends' time. So I'm going to walk away. I'm very sorry. Get you brain out of here.
Presence and convince just for a second.
Alright.
You don't have to story point this.
That's alright. 21.
Friends.
21. Okay. Of course, Mr. Brisket. You will, of course,
Mr.
accept a gift to from me, just to make up for causing you such offence.
I appreciate that a lot, Benji. Thank you very much. What would you like to offer for me?
Goes rooting around in his drawers. Oh, God.
Oh, I thought we were clear.
Chest of drawers.
Yeah, he goes rooting around in his chest of drawers and...
Doesn't sound good anymore. Didn't help now.
He pulls out a bag of golden coins and just hands it to you. There you are, Mr. Brisk. With my apologies, I will destroy the ood brain immediately. The pickled ood brain.
Alright, yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, thank you very much, Benji. I'll see you soon. Peace.
So you have a small bag of antique coins now.
Way to go.
Cool. Alright. Right, so I'll come back out to you guys. What's up, dudes?
We're outside like dum-dum-dum-dum.
Who knocked over the armor thing?
La 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 la. I can honestly say it wasn't not me.
I'll let you off this time. Right, sorry, I have to try and... It'll take me a minute to remove my slightly Boston accent.
That was Boston.
I got this.
It was convincing, didn't you see?
Yeah, definitely American.
Anyway, I've good news. Well, bad news and good news. He sold it.
Shit.
But a man by the name of Baron Gorglebrax,
Gorglebrax.
Gorglebrax, sorry, is having a party in his mansion. So he's obviously a famous enough
great
person,
news.
so he should be able to find that out.
Cool.
I didn't get where it is.
And Baron Grogelbrax has bought it, the key.
He's bought it, but the problem is it might get a bit Ocean's 11-y because he's displaying it tonight at a party, and it's very exclusive, very few people involved.
Tomorrow
which means
night.
Tomorrow night.
Tonight's party is even more exclusive. It's just us.
So we can plan, see what's going on. The only thing is, your man Benji made it sound like such an exclusive party that I think if we just walk in and with brandy swishing, they might notice. So we might have to be a little bit
You were damn
shaky.
convincing though, so maybe you
Why
could
do we
get
have
it.
to wait until the party? Why don't we just break in and steal it?
That's a good point.
I think. What do you think, sister? I appreciate stealing is not your.
It's not normally.
But in any case, it's going to be stealing.
Yes.
It's the breaking and entering.
Stealing what's already ours.
I think maybe two of us should try and get into the party as a distraction,
I
while
like
the
that.
other two steal it.
I like that plan.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
She's a clever nun.
You're a sly nun.
Crafty nun.
That was not too shabby.
Oh. Exactly.
Do you have any convince? I keep forgetting your name because it's double barrel. Not your real name.
Yeah.
Don't
Her
worry.
real name, which is also double barrel.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool.
Yes, I do have convinced.
Mary
I have
Claire.
3.
You have 3 convince.
Three.
Look at that.
Well, I was thinking, would you like to accompany my ladies to the party? You might have to get out of the nun gear.
Okay.
And let's face it, you're the strong and the technically minded. You are the guys who are built for breaking.
The brain and the brawn.
The brain and the brawn who could climb up places, techno your way in.
Yes, climb up places, get up on other people's
Mission
backs while they
Impossible.
climb up places.
Ooh, I like this.
Oh, it's happening. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
excellent choice.
We need gear, do we? We need gear.
Dun, dun,
We
dun.
still haven't been to.
We need to go to the gun emporium.
Yeah, it's finally.
Get battery packs for our guns.
Let's go shopping.
Okay.
Which, by the way, both of the people that are actually going in through the front door are carrying the guns.
Yeah, you can fit them
You've got
somewhere.
one, no, you've got one of the guns. Who has the
No,
guns?
the nun and the ood.
The nun and the you.
I have no
That's
marksman.
amusing. It might not be best.
No, I'm going to do more harm than good with a gun.
I have no marksman. I'm not a class.
Okay, it's fine. We'll break and enter, and you will go
I
armed to
still
your
have-
teeth
I still
through
have
the
the-
front door.
I still have the granny suit and the mask.
Oh yeah, you still have the psychic mask and granny suit.
Wait,
Psychic mask. Psychic mask
Oh,
allows her
wait.
to change her face to.
so old lady could be anyone's grandmother. Then all we need to do is assume the identity of
Of a guest.
one other person. If we can figure out anyone
Well,
on the
that's a
guest
plus
list,
one.
we can clock them,
And then put
take
the
their
mask
identity,
on.
and then be that person's granny.
Or just that person plus one.
It's got to be an old person.
But they probably won't have plus ones because it's very exclusive. So it's only the people who are
I'm
invited.
your long lost mother.
We might need to invent a farcical reason why they're there.
I'm so old and I want to see the key, but why not?
You don't have to be an old woman. I mean, the idea of the mask is you can be anyone.
I have the old woman's suit.
So we
So
can
that-
be 2 people. One has to be an old woman. The other one can be anyone.
Or someone wearing an old woman.
Or you get
dress.
another dress.
Yeah.
2 old women.
No. Instead of an old woman dress, you get a young woman dress, and it's an invite plus a young woman. Just because we have an old woman dress doesn't mean we're stuck with an old woman face. We can get another dress for a young woman or a man. Not a dress for a man. You know what I mean?
You could get a dress.
You're
for
an
a man.
ood. Could you be like a servant? You could be a servant at the party. Someone could be a guest.
That's
and that-
easier.
and that person that can actually look like the guest.
And then 2 people can go in, you don't need the mask, or you can take it. One of you can pose with the mask, and one of you can,
We don't need both. Yeah, I mean,
We have options.
we do have options.
We do.
Well, if we assume, I just want to clarify though, because I got a little confused by what you said. We're back into the old. Remember the days outside the Snailworth building? It's that all over again, isn't it? Really.
Dogs.
Yes.
Um,
Even though I wasn't there, yes.
I have no idea what that is, but I'm just gonna nod.
We have a psychic mask that allows us to imitate anyone's face.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have an old granny dress.
I thought we had an old granny dress and face. That was the point.
No, it's
No.
a psychic mask.
God.
It changes to anything.
Master
Remember,
plan.
you've become loads of people with it.
No, I know that.
Guys, why don't we become the guy who owns the mansion? Like, clock him and become him, and no one's gonna suspect us. No.
We don't even need to clock him. Why don't we just wait until he leaves the building, and not even when there's a party, we just walk in with the Baron and 3 of his friends.
Because that's no fun.
Well, you don't know what the Baron looks like, for one thing.
I think it'll be easier to find the guess. But
We can spy on him tonight.
I'm sorry to return to the old lady dress.
No,
I
it's
know.
a psychic mask.
No, you don't have an old lady face.
That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
I was sure we had an old lady
No.
face.
With the mask.
It was
There
the
can be
psychic
an old
mask
lady.
turned into an old lady face.
Because I had the suit,
I was
so we
sure.
just did
So
it.
we only one disguise. I thought
Yeah.
we had 2.
No.
All right. In which case, sorry.
One of us can go dressed as a Dalek.
Just go in and say surrender, motherfucker. Give me the thing. I'm a Dalek.
There you go.
Okay. I think though, my only concern with going in when it's quiet is the whole sort of subterfuge going in as a part of the group thing. It's going to be a lot harder to pull that off
Yeah.
because it's going to be Jim, the Baron, and his other mate, and they're all going to have a conversation about their favourite TV show, and we're not going to be able to mingle. You know what I mean? I feel like you can avoid a conversation at a party or say, "Oh, it's Jared, I have to talk to him." Whilst if it's just you and your mate in a mansion on your own and you get caught,
Well, who's going to catch you? You're the Baron.
but
You
we
know?
don't. I don't think we're going to get. Okay, if we're the Baron, fine, but I don't think we're going to get to be the Baron. We can look. We'll look
we
into
just
it.
need to wait until the Baron leaves the building and look at the Baron and look like the Baron and walk back in as the Baron and think
That's
of his mates.
great, yeah. Damn it.
I'm skeptical of the Baron plan.
I
You're
like it.
skeptical of the Baron plan. That's the simplest plan I can think of. We can go complicated. We can try and find somebody that has an invitation to the party, knock that person out, imitate that person plus somebody else, and also have 2 people sneak into the castle unawares.
But if we go with the Baron plan, maybe one person should follow the real Baron and kind of keep him away in case so he doesn't come back. Well,
I like.
we're in the middle of
I
the plan.
like.
Or once we get into the castle, we just remove the psychic mask, and that's it. The Baron's not in the castle anymore.
But we need to keep.
Yeah, we need to keep the Baron, yes.
Keep it up because
Until
in
we-
case
He
any
opens the
servants
doors,
see
yes.
anything. Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
Till we successfully leave the vicinity.
Hmm.
And then if by any chance he does come back and walks in, we'll have to come up with some sort of elaborate plan that that we are in fact his secret twin brother that he knew nothing about. And we've come to be reunited with him, and that's why we're
And you should
randomly
get-
in his house.
And you should give me a gift. That key. Perhaps.
Well, the Ood does have telepathic powers, so
Yeah.
we can communicate with him to let him know that the Baron is returning.
No, it's fine.
The idea with the Baron
fine.
plan
No,
improves by Sister Mary Claire. Mary Claire?
Yes.
Like the magazine?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
That's where she chose her nun name from.
Sister
most
Mary
common
Claire.
name in Ireland and the cheapest jewellery in Ireland. Okay, I got it.
You shouldn't say it to a lady.
Oh, sorry. Sorry,
No,
Miss
don't say
Claire.
that, or else I'm going to start calling her Sister Pennies.
Yeah.
Maybe we could call and pretend to be like the caterer for the party and be like, oh, there's some huge problem with your order.
You have to do the
come
tasting.
down right away to to
That could work,
evaluate
right?
the-
Then we
That
kill
sounds
you.
Who has convinced?
Lady.
Well, either the lady or the Ood.
I have 2, you 2, you 3.
I have 3, yeah.
I have one.
Well, we don't even have to meet him. We just need to make him wait in a coffee shop for an hour.
Yes, but we need to be convincing enough to get him there.
To give him a call. My only concern...
And someone needs to watch in case he leaves. And comes back, like.
Well, like, once we find out his gaff, which we don't know yet,
Oh, yeah.
we can case it, which could be useful.
That's
We don't
need the plan.
We don't... Like, that was the only other thing I'd say, which
That's
might be worth doing in the meantime.
Cool.
figure out stuff. But I like.
Let's
I like
ask.
the gist. Yeah.
And we need to figure out where he lives and what he looks like.
Yeah.
Okay,
Should we get some
Why
guns?
don't we Google him?
I get the guns. Get the guns first.
Sounds
Oh,
like he's
talk
rather
to Jim.
famous. Like, he's a baron, so he might be
Yeah.
on Google.
Have a story point.
Damn.
That's a pretty smart idea.
We can Gorgle Brox him. Sorry, that's his name.
Okay, so Sister Mary Claire is going to
Take-
Google Baron Gorglebrax.
You're so techie, sister.
Oh
Don't
my!
ever fear.
You are like the most practical nun I've ever met.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
I get
just
most of my tips from Mary Claire magazine.
you find a public computer terminal that you can do this on, and because they're all over the place, you search for Baron Gorglebrax, and you manage to find his space Wikipedia page,
Okay.
and you see that Baron Gorglebrax is a creature. He's part of a species called the Cassamans. They are like big, fat, green slug things.
Ew.
And he's a particularly big one with glowy red eyes and a big black beard covering
I don't think a mask is gonna cut it.
and a big black beard covering most of his face and a good chunk of his body.
So we don't need a mask. We just need a big woolly jumper.
Yay.
So say that again. Sorry, Connor. I didn't.
It's a big green slug with red eyes and a big beard that covers most.
I
of
just
his
got-
face.
he's like a gigantic green amphibious slug.
I just got this image of us
Very
all.
hairy.
Jabba the Hutt with a beard.
Yeah, of us
pretty
all
much.
being like on each other's shoulders.
Muppet Man.
He's famously reclusive. Never leaves his mansion. He always
It's a really strange thing to be famous for.
no, but he is known as one of the galaxy's foremost collectors of alien rarities.
Ooh.
What if we come to him with an alien rarity?
Yes, excellent. That's a good idea.
New plan.
Yeah. This button. We go back to you convinced that
Well, I
you're a
got
gay
some-
man.
I got some weird gold. Sorry, I didn't mention. I got some weird antique coins. These were kind of cool. I don't know how. Does anyone know
Let's
anything
Google
about
them.
anything?
Wikipedia.
Wait, we could go to James's and ask to have them appraised. I can't hardly ask Balfi, but I could ask
Benjamin.
James.
Balfi. He's called Ben.
Balfi's not even a name.
I'm sure it is.
Benjamin. I know it's a rare and exotic name.
Oh,
Balfi.
Balfi. Who's Balfi? Balfi's a person.
I don't think he is.
No, not in our adventure. In some context somewhere.
Okay,
probably.
We could go to
Sounds
James's and get them appraised and see if they're actually. If he freaks out and goes, "Oh, I'll give you my life and soul from them," or no, because presumably Gorglebrax probably is.
I
If
think
he's
we
a
could-
famous baron, probably has good taste.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we could bullshit him pretty good, at least until we steal it or pickaxe him, one or the other. You know?
Well, the other thing is, if he's so reclusive, it would be useful if he sent out one of his minions, his sidekicks. Because you know what I mean.
Then we could pretend to be a sidekick.
Yeah, we could just kidnap him, right?
I do.
Are you against kidnapping in the name of saving the universe?
For the greater good, I am happy to.
I
go on
love
with it.
you. Is it okay for a pope to love a nun?
Oh,
I think it's actually traditional.
a pope has to love every nun equally.
they all have lovely bottoms. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. They're all technically married to his boss.
Yeah, they're all his boss's wife, so you have to be really nice to all of them.
I was just saying you should rename your ship the Pope Mobile. Because you're the Pope, it's your ship, the Pope Mobile.
No, it's the ignorance.
HMS Pokemobile.
We can get one though.
We could rename Pussy Ship
No.
to the
Crusader
Pope.
has too many bad
Crusader
memories.
is pretty cool though. It's pretty badass.
And it is actually surprisingly religious, so it would be a shame to change its name.
Yes. So we have the ignorance, the Crusader. We just need a Pope.